What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Rick Gamer 27. Once again, I want to thank you for joining my channel. Yes, I want to talk about the Sony woes with the, if you want to go by the Metacritic scores, the reviews of all the Sony exclusives that came out on this generation for the PlayStation 4. And if you want to basically compare that to the Wii U exclusives and their scores and everything, I don't know what the hell to say about that, but it is one thing I do want to say about it. Sony actually promotes their stuff, even though some of their games might be trashy, might not be all that, but it's one thing I give to them, that Nintendo needs to take notes. They advertise their shit, and they could just get a mediocre game or a sorry sucky ass game and still sell millions and millions and millions. And on some of the Nintendo exclusives, man, it could, I'm just being honest, like with some of those games, it should be selling tens of millions. That's just how great some of those exclusives are, and they polish them, and there's no bugs, no glitches. It's just I'm not gonna say it's perfect, but it's the real deal. And why is the Nintendo Wii U games not selling? Well, the games are selling. I'm just saying why or there are not enough Wii U selling. Simple. A lot of people are still confused about that it freaking exists, because they confused a lot of people with the Wii U name instead of calling it the Wii 2 or the Nintendo Revolution, whatever. But the Wii U, and whenever they basically came out during E3 and showcased the game, they didn't really show the actual console. They just showed the gamepad. So a lot of people thought that it was basically an extra feature to the Wii, so that would confuse a lot of people. But back to what I was talking about. Why is the Sony, why are a lot of PlayStation 4 games are selling but the Wii U's are not? The games and systems. Why is it? Like I said, it's lack of advertising with Nintendo, and with PlayStation 4. I'm just basically saying why? Just why? They probably don't give a fuck. They just throw anything out there and people still gonna buy it. I'm just being honest. People they fall for this shit all the damn time. And another thing I want to talk about is all these microtransactions. People are continuously falling for this shit. With this whole entire pre-order with Goro for Mortal Kombat 10, like, what the fuck? Remember back in the day, he used to be an unlockable character. After you beat the game, you get to, basically, unlock him. You get to play with him, or some Mortal Kombat games that he was already in there. But you got to pre-order him and all that bullshit. You got to pay extra for DLC this, DLC that. But this whole, what about involved? Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Evolve has over, I believe, $130 worth of DLC. That's not including the price tag of the game. So, if you decide to buy all the DLC, including the game, you basically paying almost $200 for the game, which is pathetic. It's preposterous. Like, seriously, like these game developers these days, it fell flat. It's not like it used to be. It's like I said, man, it's sad and pathetic on how they keep on taking extra content out the original game and want to lock it on the DLC, lock it on discs for DLC, which is bullshit. It is bullshit. If you want to compare the Evolve game with the Mario Kart 8, they got the Mario Kart 8 got like a 2-pack DLC. We got you got the Legend of Zelda DLC, and I think in May the Animal Crossing DLC is supposed to come, and basically if you buy both of those packs, it's basically like $12 or $13, something like that, but you get like 16 tracks, I think like 8 new characters, something like that, for fucking $12. So $12 for basically almost a new game. 16 tracks and 8 more characters. That's almost a new game. Versus, you pay $60 for a game and over $130 for DLC, and they hadn't even announced the season pass. So that right there, where it gets really ridiculous. So, That's what the whole, quality versus quantity comes in at. Because with Nintendo, they have a lot of quality, but don't get me wrong, they have flaws that needs to get addressed. With what's going on in office, up there in Japan, they got these old farts continuously and being stubborn, and there's a lot of stuff there that they are doing with their quality games this generation, and you just scratching your head, want to know why are they not selling more consoles? Easy, advertise your shit, Nintendo. Advertise your shit. Because it's just so much that Sony and Microsoft is fucking up at, and they are continuously outselling, outpacing the Wii U, even though the Wii U came out a year earlier. So what that tells y'all? What does that tell y'all? But anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to basically come up, because this shit right here is starting to get ridiculous. I really love Nintendo. I love their games, but I've been saying this for a while. Their business practices is not what it needs to be. I've been saying this for the longest. They need new blood. They need new blood. And if they got to fire Reggie, if they got to fire Iwata, they might piss some of y'all off. I don't give a fuck. If they need to do what they got to fucking do to get back on top. Because what they're doing, if we know they got money in the bank and all that, but let's say 2 generations later, if they continuously and do what they're doing right now, Nintendo will no longer exist, or they're gonna be third party, and they go basically follow what Sega is doing right now. But anyway, guys, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and once again, it's your boy Rick Gamer 27, and y'all have a good day.